I don't have anything to place there. Okay. Oh, now we do. There we go.
This looks like an emergency.
Yeah, totally. Totally. Oshtur's gift allows magical locks and gates to be opened. Open will allow you to access new areas of the Abbey and its grounds, which are locked by magical means.
Sarah was right to be wary of this place. But it's your birthright, and I think after everything you've been through, you can handle it now.
We'll see, ma'am.
The two of you, as well as your mother, are the last of your kind, the Blood. Your lineage follows an unbroken line to the old gods themselves. And if you call upon them, you might just find they're actually listening. They won't work miracles for you, but their blessings can be quite useful in the right circumstance. Why don't you ask the goddess Oshtur for her aid in dealing with that barrier over there?
Open the gate by using a word of power. Okay. Let us see. Words of power are magical incantations that Hunter can use on the Abbey grounds. To use a word of power, hold the space bar. Okay.
She believes in our purpose.
10 arcane knowledge. Ooh, we got something over here. No key. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. But we'll get there, I'm sure.
After all this time,
Dorks.
it's still just as beautiful as the first time I laid eyes on it. It's hard to believe Lilith and Caretaker brought this place all the way from Transia. Of course, it was no coincidence that they wound up so close to Salem. This area is particularly attuned to the forces of magic. That's why the Elder God's influence was so prevalent here. And why our sanctuary here has remained all but impregnable over the centuries. And now I'm rambling on like an old sorcerer supreme. Why don't you come see me in the library tomorrow night? Oh, and let's keep this just between the two of us for now. I'm afraid Sarah, Caretaker, isn't ready to see me yet. Good night, Hunter.
All right, new gamma coil to analyze, so we'll go do that. Let's see. Hey, buddy. Let's build up our faction with Charlie. Got some arcane knowledge and some credits. I don't know what the arcane knowledge is for yet, but we'll figure it out.
Is this thing on? Hunter, please come to the forge at your earliest convenience.
Yes.
Again, that's Hunter to the forge.
I will, but we have... oh,
Strange
the coil. We have to analyze the coils in the forge. See, this looks like a chest. Oh, well, we'll have to do it after
just
this.
in time. His royal weirdness and I were deciding
royal
what to do with
weirdness.
that nasty little Hydra gift box you found.
And the spooky crate.
spooky
Must be
crate.
fancy loot in there.
The very one. Though it is far from any mere container, I assure you. I am detecting powerful emanations from inside. If this is a sign of what Hydra is after, I fear we are all in grave danger.
My offer still stands. I could fly the thing up and nuke it in orbit.
It's always a
Only way to be sure.
possibility.
Or we could open it, Tony, and perhaps use the mystical energies I sense inside to our advantage.
I like that.
Yeah, I heard a "we" in there. Green goopy gamma serums are one thing. I'm not opening boxes full of mummy curses.
Hunter, if you'll allow me.
Your second funeral, boss.
Okay. Yeah, I don't... Let's see, not just yet. Let's do this first. Gamma coil.
What have you got for me, boss?
Let's see what we get.
Analyzing now.
New abilities. Charge. Okay, that's a new one. That could be good. Relentless. Attack. What does relentless mean? I guess that's just the name of the ability, huh? If target was damaged this turn, +9 damage. Okay, that could be pretty good. Knee strike, taunt, and gain block equal to damage dealt. Let's take the relentless. Yep, that looks pretty powerful. We'll take that.
I'm here if you need me.
You gained a new combat ability for a hero. Open their hero screen to equip this new ability. Tip. The hero screen can be opened anytime with 1. Okay, let's do that. Abilities can be equipped or swapped with the cards already in the hero's combat deck. Any unused abilities should be salvaged for essence, which is required for upgrades, items, and more. So it's 8 deck card, it looks like. Edit. Heroes must have 8 abilities equipped to their combat decks. To equip a new ability, must first unequip. Yep. So let's get rid of a quick strike. And we'll put this. Yep. All right, good. Yep, that's good. And we'll salvage this. Get some essence. Okay, there we go. Confirm. Yep, we're good. I like it. Oh, I just noticed there's a blue name, so I guess it's like a rare ability, maybe? Customization. Okay, that's cool. All right. More of that later. So many things. So many things.
Hydra is now working to acquire mystical antiquities, then our situation is very dire indeed. We need to find a way to gain the upper hand.
And you think you can do it with whatever's in the container?
Tony has one of the greatest scientific minds that I've ever seen. I, of course, have an unparalleled understanding of the mystic arts. I have no doubt that we can find a way to research whatever we find in there and have it work in our favor. I just wonder what it could be.
So it was just a little tidbit there. He was talking about the Tony having an unparalleled mind, him and along with him. Interesting little tidbit. After the Marvel Civil War in the comics, there was a really bad situation when everybody found out Spider-Man was Peter Parker, vice versa. And, spoiler alert, Kingpin wasn't happy. Kingpin ends up killing Aunt May, but that is reversed, and then so through something I'm not going to go into because it's really deep. It takes a while. But I will say this. Interesting. They constructed this spell, if you saw No Way Home, similar to what Doctor Strange did in the movies. But in the comics, it's Doctor Strange, Tony Stark, and Reed Richards. 3 of the 4 most brilliant minds in the Marvel Universe had to get together, and they constructed that spell to make basically the world forget that Spider-Man is Peter Parker. Interesting. Yep. Destroy anything with Hydra's foul taint? Nope. I want you to make something powerful. Let's go that route.
I hope the 2 of you create something powerful. I want to stop Lilith quickly and decisively.
As I said, I'm sure it can help us. I just need to convince Tony to set his ego aside. His discomfort with the esoteric nature of the arcane might be a problem.
But Tony's eccentricities aside, I know you can make this work.
Right now, with the sanctum out of my reach, I'm fighting with one hand tied behind my back. Metaphorically, that is. If I can find items to research, I can give the Midnight Suns every possible advantage over Lilith and her disciples.
I look forward to seeing what you come up with.
Me too, Hunter. Now, All this talk is going nowhere unless we can get this container open and study what's inside. Step up to the anvil, Hunter. It doesn't bite. Are there any curses I should be aware
Studying
of?
artifacts unlocks more powerful research projects at the Forge and generates significant resources for use in ability upgrades and crafting. Alright, let's do it.
If only me. I can manage this. By the hoary hosts of Hoggoth. I can hardly believe.
What? Is it worse than you expected?
No, it's totally unexpected. It's the Eternity Dagger. This was in a place of honor in my bedchamber in the Sanctum for years. The Sanctum Sanctorum is no common domicile to be burglared. These barbarians have no idea what they possessed.
Or perhaps they did. Maybe these artifacts are exactly what Faustus and my mother were after to begin with.
A distressing thought. If they had my dagger, then who knows what others of my priceless possessions have passed through their greedy fingers. The cube of nothingness. The tear of Profia, and most worrisome of all.
Your toothbrush? You had a little coffee thing going on this morning with your breath?
Oh, Tony.
Sorry. Doc's right, Hunter. I drank 3 glasses of holy water just to walk through the Sanctum's front door. Place is like a doomsday vault for all sorts of supernatural nastiness. We need to put a lid on this mess. Pronto.
I believe Carol is already working on it.
At last. Now that this artifact has been returned to its proper owner, we shall see if we can make use of the mystic forces contained within.
It's weird how sometimes his voice cuts out like that. Alright, we
It's
got
probably not the object of power. you are
attack
looking
essence,
for.
heroic essence, skill essence, and a common knife. Interesting. Research level increased. Nice, nice. Okay. Research projects take 1 day to complete, but grant powerful rewards like room upgrades, combat items, and hero outfits. Yes. All right. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. Item bench, forge schematic, craft powerful single-use combat items. Increase ability options and earn an additional ability when analyzing gamma coil. Alright, so let's do the war games first. That looks good. Oh, this is where you're at. Nice. Alright, research is in progress. 1 day remaining. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff.
Hey, Hunter. Got a sec to spare?
Let's go talk to Robbie. Hey, Robbie. Hey, what's this?
Moving to the Forge, Hunter?
Moon Knight hides his true identity behind his cloak and shadow. This card represents deception, but also creativity and the unconscious. Tarot cards. All right.
You've been here more in the past few days than I have since ever. The Forge is pretty badass, but the creature trapped inside riles up my own inner demon. Speaking of, there's something you should know about me.
You are bonded with a spirit of vengeance?
Yes.
Damn, you're good. How could you tell?
You are not the first spirit of vengeance to join the Midnight Suns. I fought beside another, just a few days... 3 centuries ago.
Oh man, sometimes when I have crap to work through, I like to get my blood pumping. Why don't we hit the yard for a sparring session? I know Sparky's excited to meet you.
Sparky?
That's what I call my spirit of vengeance. His real name is something you'd see written on a symbol, but with like 12 apostrophes. Also, he's not allowed inside after the incident with caretaker Sumerian Sofa.
Oof. I like Robbie Reyes, but I like Johnny Blaze too.
It would be my honor to spar with the spirit of vengeance.
Wow, he's real excited. Never thought he'd get bouncy, but here we are. Okay, let's do this. I'll get Blade to set things up. Won't take a minute.
I will head to the yard. When you and Sparky trade places, what does he look like?
He's the guy with the flaming metal skull and hellfire chains.
You'll know it when you see
hard
it.
to miss.
I think so. I'm trying to remember. I haven't really kept up with the most recent Ghost Rider comics. Johnny Blaze was the original, and then Robbie Reyes. I think. Let's see. Yeah, it's Robbie. Yep. Oh, wait. Looks like they just started a new series this year that brought Johnny Blaze back. So it looks like Johnny Blaze is once again the Spirit of Vengeance. How about that? There you go. Okay, here we go.
Hunter, ready to get your burn on?
Let's do it.
I'm talking training with Ghost Rider.
Spirits of vengeance train the hardest.
Daily sparring. Yep. Every day the hunter can choose a new partner to spar with, resulting in increased friendship and unique rewards. Never really fought Ghost Rider, and I only know of Johnny Blaze. Hope we get to add him in our party in the future. Yeah. Find it funny. Yeah, that Jet guy, man. I don't know what his deal is, Dorks. You know, it is what it is. Don't be too mad at Jet, though. I can stick my tongue out, too. I try to see all comments, Dorks. Don't take it personally. Don't turn into an Eeyore on me if I don't read your comments. Just gently remind me without being snarky. A dagger that has mystical powers is common, so it is a letter opener for the mystical mail. Yes, I guess it is. If it's common, right? Boom. Okay, 11 credits and training XP. Yes, Jet, the alter ego of Jer. That's right. Nice. Let's do it.
Maybe you should be the Spirit of Vengeance.
Sparring complete. Wow, that happened quick. Enlightened. Common combat bonus. Hand size increased by 1 for 2 turns. Oh, you get buffs. Okay.
Hunter, report to the war room. We've got a mission.
So what's cool is we're kind of on rails here, so to speak, but we're still kind of in the tutorial stage of the game.
You called for me, Captain?
Keep telling ya, Carol works too, but yeah, I did. Now that Tony's finally starting to get a handle on his gremlin problem, I've been able to put Central to good use. Got a lead on some particularly gnarly Hydra operations happening in the city. But we need to move fast if we want to intercept them in time.
Then let's get going.
My thoughts exactly. There's just one problem, though.
Yeah, it is, Vad.
Gatekeeper. Magic.
Lost?
Well, I updated her on the mission. She said something I can only assume to be a prolific swear word in Russian and disappeared. Literally. And with no magic...
There's no passage to New York. Or anywhere, for that matter.
Now you see my problem.
All right.
Do not worry, Captain. I will locate and alert her of the team's needs.
There's that can-do, get-it-done, old-timey, prophesied savior of humanity attitude I was hoping to see today. Still, you better hurry. Not sure how long Hydra will remain in their current position.
And I shall make haste.
Make haste.
Yes, you hasten as much as you can, Hunter.
As much as you can. All right. There you go. Find Ileana. Let's go see where we have to go to find her. I'm guessing we've got to talk to different people.
Oh, wait.
Not much more I can tell you, Hunter. Though I did hear her mutter something about Wanda right before she poofed away. Maybe that helps.
Thanks, Captain. I shall find her.
Okay, so interesting. Okay, who else?
Doctor, have you seen magic recently?
I'm curious why you would be asking me that.
Yeah.
Perhaps I'm just being sensitive, but I get the feeling she doesn't like me very much. I suspect it has something to do with losing Wanda. Sorry I can't help you more.
I've steam cleaned the front room, darn dog sitter, and started a pot roast. Wonder what other chores I can get done before the tutorial ends. I know, right, Zavad, right? D-Holt, is that a control collar around Jer's neck? Yes, kind of like an Adam. Yeah, kind of like an Adam.
You would not perchance know where I can find magic?
Sure, just look all around you. The Abbey is literally littered with magic. Can't go anywhere without tripping over some hex or curse.
Yes.
Right. Thank you, Tony.
Okay, let's go find her. Find her. Hey, Nico.
Nico, do you know where magic is? We need her.
Let me guess. To open another portal? She's getting a little tired of being the only person here who can do that. Can't say I blame her.
Oh boy.
This is serious, Nico. Where is she?
Not sure. But I know she's been looking for Wanda's grimoire, so maybe check in Wanda's room?
Yep.
Thanks for your help.
Okay, in the barracks. Well, which way? This way. This looks right. Okay.
Привет, Hunter.
This room belonged to the Scarlet Witch, did it not?
Wanda. It belongs to Wanda. Let me guess. You are to ask me to do the one thing the others value me for. Opening their precious portal. Well, I am in the middle of something. Come back later.
No, I think I'm an Ashaman. Since they're wanting to put an Adam around my neck, keep me from channeling the true power, I've got to be an Ashaman.
Captain Marvel has a lead on Hydra. Time to go.
I'm in the middle of something. Come back later.
Something more important than saving the world?
Wanda's first grimoire. Agatha gave it to her when she was teaching her witchcraft, the dark arts. She was trying to help Wanda control her powers. She would never let me read it. So now I read it.
No good ever comes from a book like that. Trust me.
Funny. You sound like Wanda. She was also afraid of her power. I can almost hear her scolding me for invading her privacy. But I've done far worse than to rummage through someone else's things. Far worse. And so have you. I know what she's going through. To come face to face with true evil itself. To be dragged to some hell dimension so hot that your soul is scorched black. Your heart so filled with soot that it chokes out all the bright parts of you. Until you are just a dark thing of smoke and ash.
In other words, a big-time emo, right?
I cannot let such a fate happen to her.
We will find her. I can feel it.
And just who will find her? Caretaker? The Avengers? Do not try to fool me with your false empathy, Hunter. I know Caretaker will never waste the resources looking for her.
Ileana, just open the portal.
You are like an Avenger. All you do is take, take, take. You expect too much. Okay, I will open your damn portal. It is times such as this that I wish someone else here could drill holes through space and time. Perhaps Doctor Strange should spend less time tinkering with Tony Stark in the Forge and focus more on his magic. No matter. I will be there when you are ready, Hunter. Goodbye.
So it depends on the time frame. She was, in some depictions, she's a teenager. Others, she's like a 20-ish something, a young adult. Incidentally, her brother is Colossus. Yep. Okay, here we go.
I take it you found our gatekeeper. Then let me
Yeah,
explain
Colossus
what's
is
going
cool.
on. When Hydra isn't preoccupied with world-ending scenarios, they spend a lot of their free time terrorizing the citizens of New York through various low-level operations.
Yes, that's him,
It's
D-Hole.
fairly routine stuff for heroes these days. And worst case, we'll still get some fresh intel in the process.
Let's do it.
Why don't you check the mirror table and see what we've got?
Oh, let's go. More missions. About time. Let's do it. Let's go beat up some bad guys, man. What we got? What you got for us? Me and... Oh, man, it's just going to be the two of us. All right. Come on, Carol. Let's go. We can do it. Ghost Rider earned a combat bonus from sparring with the Hunter. Add him to the squad to earn a powerful boost to start the next... Oh, okay. So this is where they're finally letting us start to pick who we want. So let's bring... Yes, this will be our first battle using Ghost Rider. Awesome. Let's see what his abilities are like. Oh, yeah, I love it. Love it. Guys, this game is so good. All right.
So what is stopping you?
We're sending you straight to the coordinates Captain Marvel identified in New York. Dr. Banner has confirmed that the gamma signatures in the area match those of Faustus.
This game, D-Holt, this is a big time AAA title, buddy. Yeah. I don't think so, Gabi. It's a good question, but I think she can open it and close it. Opens it with one, ability, and then maybe closes it again, but I'm not positive. All right, we got to defeat him before our timer runs out. So, certain enemies will grant powerful cards when KO'd. Highlight an enemy with the cursor to see which card they will grant. Yes.
Looks like Captain Marvel was right on the...
Environment attacks deal increased damage and cost one less heroism.
To satiate your appetite for destruction. You insist on meddling further, forcing our hand yet again.
Oh, that's just lovely. Faustus has a radio. I'm assuming whatever Hydra is attempting to flee with on that chopper is our target. I suggest we stop it and see for ourselves.
Create a drop. Enemies knocked into a drop have a chance to be instantly KO'd. This is interesting. Let's try this. When an enemy is knocked back into a drop, they have a chance to be KO'd instantly. The instant KO chance goes up as the enemy's health is reduced. Heroes and supervillains cannot be taken into the drop. Okay. That's cool. I don't know. So 39% chance. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, I guess we'll go that. That's fine.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
No, no, no. Oh, yeah, Gabi. It's cool, man.
You don't know who you're messing with.
Well, they're gonna find out. Reinforcements coming. Okay. Yep.
Give up?
This should help.
Strengthened. Oh, that's not good.
You don't even know what it is you're pursuing. The Gamma Disruptor you so narrowly escaped with in our last encounter was only the beginning.
Show yourself to me, Faustus, and I will open more than your eyes.
Such ferocious spirit. You truly are your mother's child, Hunter.
This is cool. Oh my goodness, that's so good.
So that's how that works.
Okay, can we do a knee strike? That'll get rid of him at least.
One more time. I could have made that so much worse.
Alright, we got one more card we can do. We have the... Oh, that's true. We could do that. Right into the drop. Oh, that's good stuff. I wonder how much of that we're going to get where you have different synergies between heroes. Hydra soldiers must be either brave or dumb. I'd poop my pants if I had to go with Ghost Rider and Captain Marvel. I know, right? Either one of them by themselves, but especially together, yeah.
Taking the shot.
Oh boy.
Don't try that again.
Injured. Oh boy. Reinforcements coming. Just like the Magia goons who see the Hulk punch their friend out of the sea and say, hey, I've got his pistol, I'm going to shoot. Yeah. Similar, for sure. Heroes can gain injuries in combat when they take damage at low health. Keep heroes healed and protected to minimize injuries. Injuries do not have immediate effects, but will have negative consequences if the hero is brought back into combat while still injured. Okay. Well, that's interesting.
The last thing we need is for that pompous buffoon to win today. Stop that chopper, please.
Okay. Well, we gotta find a way to do that.
Walk in the light.
Feeling good.
In the neighborhood. What's weird is, your fate is
Let's
do that. So we gotta stop that chopper. That's a lot of damage, man.
You're lucky to still be breathing.
So I should have probably been going for that, Yeah, out of card play. This is what I was afraid of. Okay.
Immortalis. For Hydra.
I will not be turned back.
You'll have to do better than that.
You'll have to do much better than that.
Our loyal soldiers aren't the simple punching bags you've come to expect, are they? Somehow these humans, these mere mortals, dare to stand against ye fearsome gods. All is possible.
Okay, that's cool. Let's do that. Oh, I approve. Ghost Rider Souls. When Ghost Rider KOs a number of enemies and fills the Souls meter, he will draw a copy of Drained Souls. Increase friendship with Ghost Rider to improve his passive. Okay, this is good stuff. Can I hit? No, I can't. I can't reach. Man. I don't have any... This thing's going to get away, sadly. I don't have enough, I don't have any cards or anything.
They got away.
Dang.
Do not worry, heroes. You will still witness the results of my work firsthand.
Yes,
On the
yes.
field of battle.
Restart encounter. So I should have gone after that earlier, like from the beginning, maybe.